Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back. What's happening? How are you feeling? Nice to see you. Cheers, everybody. So, I'm down to the last beer of the Unibroue mixed pack that I picked up. And here it is. And this time, what I did, I kind of did a backwards thing where I drank two and then I'm reviewing the last one. So, here it is. Here's the last one. Now, so I mean, I already have a bit of an idea on what it already tastes like, but I'm going to do it up. You know, I'm going to pour it up, give it a go, and I'm going to give it a third taste. Sometimes it might, you know, there might be advantages to both, right? You're not going to get my first impression, but not exactly. But well, what the hell? You know, at least maybe I'll be able to describe it a little bit better for those of you that have never tried it. So I got my fancier opener tonight. A little bit fancier. Let's crack this sucker. Now, the guy was saying you got to turn them on their sides, give them a bit of a twist. You know, I did that to a couple of bottles, and the foam came right up out of the top. So I don't think I'm going to do that anymore. I don't think that works too well, at least not for me. Okay. Anyways, what I'll do, we've got some smoke on that one. What I'll do is I'll pour it up, and then I'll just kind of swirl the bottom part of it. I think that works better for me. Yeah, the first two I did that too. It just kind of foamed. The foam started. Oh, this one's coming up just a little tiny bit too. You see it? There it is. There it is, love. There it is. There it is. So let's pour her in. See if I give that more of a twist now. That one would have came up too. Here it is, the Trois Pistoles. Trois Pistoles. Trois Pistoles. Not sure it's the exact. See, I got a little tiny bit. You know, I got a little bit in there. So there's the look of it. There's what she looks like. She's a bit of a dark brew. And the bubbles are dissipating quite quickly on that one. So there, you can kind of see through. Oh yeah, I can see through it fairly good. So it's a dark brew, but it's clear. It's got a clearness, pretty good clearness to it. Now, as far as the bubbles disappearing fast, I mean, I don't know, guys. I mean, I wash my glasses. I wash them with dish soap, but just a little tiny drop in a big sink. I don't have a dishwasher like a you know, something, you know, one of those machines that you put dishes in and then turn it on. I don't have that kind of dishwasher. Anyhow, oh well, glass is clean anyways. Clean as going to get. But I mean, after I clean them, I rinse them good with hot water. So I mean, anyways, without further ado, let's just give it a wee bit of a swirl on the bottom. Get whatever sediment is in there mixed up, because they are bottle conditioned. Pour the rest of it out. See that, look? Went out darker on the end, look. Darker and clearer. And cloudier. Sorry, cloudier. But some people say that's where most of the flavor is, in that little bit of sediment that's on the bottom. A lot of people like that. I didn't leave too much in the bottom there. Almost next to none. So, let's give this a quick shine again. See the difference now? Look at the difference, look. After getting that sediment in there, you can't really see the lights anymore, look. The individual lights. Haha. Haha. Changed it all together. Okay, let me get a quick snort here. Yeah. There's quite a bit of aroma coming from this one. A lot of fruitiness. You know, different types of fruits in there, like, you know, like almost like dates or prune, like a bit of a prune smell, maybe somewhere along the lines of dates, prunes, or even raisins. I can smell a little bit of bitterness must be from the hops they used, and of course I can tell there's some sweetness in there. So now give it a sip. Of course, this is a Belgian style ale. It's a Belgian style beer, so you know, don't ask me why I'm starting to cover it up when I take a sip. I don't need to do that. You know what? This beer is really bursting with flavor. I mean, it's got a lot of flavor to it. It's quite good. You can, by the way, sorry, it's 9% alcohol by volume, 9% ABV. That's from the Unibroue Brewery in Chambly, Quebec. And you can just taste, very, very faint, but it's very light, but you can just taste the alcohol in this. Didn't quite mask the alcohol that well in this brew. You know, I've tasted a few brews that were slightly heavier that masked the alcohol better. This one here you can just taste, I can just taste a little hint of alcohol. Not very strong though, kind of light. But the biggest thing for me is the sweetness. It is rather sweet, and if you want a very close comparison, in my opinion, maybe some of you guys might think the same, not exactly, but a somewhat relative close comparison is the Dieu du Ciel's Rigor Mortis. But although that's 10.5% alcohol, so it's a little stronger, but they are very close in flavor-wise, very close. This is quite good. I like it. I do like it. There's many different. It's got a wide range of sort of fruity flavors in there. Definitely a lot of different fruity flavors in there. It's quite a bit on the sweet side though. It's a little too far on the sweet side for me. I'd like to just be just a little bit less sweet, because you know, I mean, you get a bit like a caramelly flavor in there, like maybe a little bit of like a black licorice flavor in there, sort of thing, similar to that. But the thing is that the sweetness it's like a syrupy sweetness. You know, it's like that's the first thing. You know, like when it's like the taste of a syrup, like almost like a molasses, like a sweet molasses type of flavor in there. You know, so for that matter, I'm not overly crazy with the sweeter beers. I mean, I'm just not. The bitterness is to me is relatively low. It's quite a low bitterness. And the carbonation is low too. It's got a low carbonation, which is not bad. I mean, which is a good thing. You know, I like low carbonation. Actually, I do, to be honest with you, because some beers that are overcarbonated, you know, like I say, the carbonation, the burn from that carbonation on your tongue kind of masks some of the flavors. So I like the low carbonation thing. It kind of brings out, it lets you taste the flavors more, right? But it's a very good beer. Very, very. It's got a very wide range of flavors, and it's very, you know, complex. But because of the sweetness factor, it's a little high on the sweetness factor for me. I personally wouldn't rate this any more than a generous 4 out of 5. But I mean, that's still a pretty good rating coming for me. It's good. At the same time, this is not my favorite style of beer. Belgium style, right? Sweet Belgium style. But, you know, 4 out of 5 I think is a pretty good rating coming from me. You know, it's very, very good. It's just the sweetness is just a tad high for me. Generous 4 out of 5. So, but it is rather sessionable. I mean, you could, you know, no problem. You could probably, if you really like the style of beer, like I could drink more than one. I could. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't think it's bad beer. I don't think it's, you know, I think it's good. I could definitely drink 2 or 3 of them. I don't think I can drink a 6-pack, but maybe I can drink maybe 2 or 3. But so I mean, it does have some sessionability to it, some sessionability. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, yeah, it is a very good beer. That's the Unibroue Trois Pistoles from the Chambly, Quebec. Quite a nice brew. Maybe a bit too much sweetness for me, but other than that, definitely a pretty good brew. All right then, guys. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate you checking this out again, and I'll see you soon, right? I'll see you. I haven't got too many more reviews coming up. I'm going to take a little bit of a break because I've been pounding them back like nuts. Nuts? Where? Nuts? Huh? Where? George? You got the nuts, buddy? Anyways, yeah, I get a couple more coming up, a couple more to post. Maybe 1 or 2 or something like that, but then I'm going to take a little bit of a break. Cheers, guys. Thanks a lot. Keep your mugs full. I'll see you soon, all right? Have a good night. Bye. Bye-bye.